not transactional. The surrogate who carried my child was not a stranger from a nameless system. She was a woman with her own family, her own values, and her own dreams. She wasn't a vessel. I was involved every step of the way. Intended mothers are typically involved in parental care, prenatal care, medical decisions, emotional bonding during pregnancy, and even though they are not physically carrying this child, they sort of walk the journey together. So when people reduce surrogacy to being just a baby factory, I think they erase these layers of humanity. They overlook the safeguards, the ethics, the choice. They forget that love can take many forms, and sometimes the most profound acts of love come from someone who carries your child but doesn't raise them, someone who lends her body so another can cradle the future. That is why we need a new narrative. A narrative that champions ethical surrogacy, grounded in informed consent, legal protection, and mutual respect. A world where no woman is being exploited, but also where no family is ever denied hope simply because their path to parenthood looks different. Surrogacy is not perfect. It needs regulation, transparency, empathy, but it's not a factory. It's a bridge between despair and joy, between strangers who become families, between the impossible and the miraculous. Talking about regulation, I was happy to recently read in the news that the House of Representatives moved to ban commercial surrogacy in Nigeria and further proposed a jail term and 2 million fine on culprits. Other key provisions of the bill, apart from a ban on commercial surrogacy, are: 1, the agreement must be strictly altruistic. That is, no financial profit is involved except for reimbursing medical and pregnancy-related expenses. 2, explicit protection against coercion or forced surrogacy arrangements, amongst others. We need legal protection and clarity. The Nigerian law should recognize and protect the rights of mothers through surrogacy, ensuring full legal parentage and avoiding court disputes. Surrogacy deserves respect, not stigma. It's a modern solution to infertility. Just like IVF or adoption, it should not be shamed or seen as less than traditional motherhood. Motherhood is more than biology. Raising, nurturing, and loving a child defines motherhood, not just childbirth. A surrogate may carry the baby, but intended mother gives the child a home and a life. Nothing gives me more joy than my child. Surrogacy gives me the greatest gift, but more importantly, it taught me that family isn't defined by biology or tradition. It's defined by love, sacrifice, and unwavering belief. As someone who has walked this path, I only ask, before we judge, let us listen. Before we generalize, let us understand. And before we speak of surrogacy as a business, let us see it for what